Hi, it's Numismatic here, and with a short video dedicated to my good buddy Frank P. Numismetals, who gives me so much inspiration. And rather than showing you a whole load of expensive gold, I thought I'd put together a video to show you things that are both interesting and affordable, because affordable and low cost doesn't necessarily mean that it's boring and mass produced. So here's a few that I've picked out to have a look at. I'm not really into Morgans. I've only got 2 Morgans in my collection, but I found this one on greatcollections.com, and it was in a special section on toned Morgans, and the toning on the reverse really stood out, and it wasn't very expensive, so I pressed the button on this one. I thought if I'm going to have a Morgan in the collection, it might as well be an interesting one with a kind of nice toned side. So it's the kind of thing that you could easily get and add to your collection if you don't have one already. The next one is slightly more expensive. It's not for everybody, but I wanted to get a graded California fractional coin, and this particular one came up. It was in an old PGS slab. I like the look of it. It's only an AU55, so it wasn't incredibly expensive, although it was more than nothing. But it's certainly within the range of coins that the average collector could pick up and show an interest in. It's been given a BG reference code, so it can be looked up in the Bible. There are about 500 of these different types of coins, so there's plenty of interest, and it's an area of collecting that I really would recommend. I'm going to keep it in this slab, not going to break it out. It fits in my NGC box, so all is good with the world on that one. The next one up is, again, it's an interesting coin because, and it's only an F15, so it's fine. It's not a super condition coin, but it is a coin that is problem-free. And I think I have this kind of fixation with anything with the seated Liberty on. So I've got some seated Liberty quarters. If I ever see a nice half or $1, then I'll probably pick that up. But I think the seated Liberty is a really good one to focus on for collectors because it's not crazily expensive, and yet it's actually old enough to be in the next group of coins that, when you leave your collection to somebody, these ones will have gone forward 25 years, and they'll then be even more rare and valuable. So to me, it's just at the right point, just after the expensive coins. So next one is a coin that I picked up because I actually got it through Great Collections auction, but I picked it up because you really don't see very many of these. It's actually a pretty unusual coin. There are very few about, and the ones that are around tend to be in really, really shitty condition. You can hardly see the pattern on the back, but I think the 3-cent coin was bought in, I believe, and you experts will tell me, but to pay for a 3-cent stamp, and then they bought the $3 gold coin in to pay for 100 3-cent stamps in a sheet. But I really like the design, and almost all the ones you see available are totally worn out. But this one particular one I think is a really attractive coin. Might even be slightly undergraded. It looks maybe even slightly better than an AU58. So next coin is 1961. It's a Franklin half-proof. There are lots and lots of these coins about. Unless they're in superb condition, they can be pretty cheap coins to buy. I've got one that I picked up 25 years ago that I sent in for grading, and it got a PF62. This one was bought from an auction and is probably, well, the star at the end of the grading means that it's an exceptionally pretty coin, really, that it's and there's not very many that have been given the star rating. So this one is a very, very exceptional copy of the Franklin half. and you can see from the close-ups and the HD, it's actually an absolutely perfect coin. So here you are, just a few coins from the collection that are interesting and affordable, and maybe inspire you to go and find things that you like. I almost forgot the coin that you've seen hovering around the back of my video, and I don't know how many of you have seen one of these up close, but I have to say that this is probably the most beautiful American silver eagle that has ever been minted. And it's not crazily priced, but search this one out and keep it. It's been produced in what's called a kind of special or enhanced finish, and they've taken elements of the coin and they've done various things to bring out the design. And I think this is an incredibly beautiful coin. I don't have many American silver eagles because generally I don't like them too much. However, this one is one that you should really have in your collection. So let me know what you think of these affordable American coins.